Once again, my name is James, that Yoga Do Woods. I am here to help you, especially in these challenging times. So we know how challenging it is to be an educator or a teacher, but even more so, it stepped up the challenge during the past couple of months, couple of years. 1 in 3 teachers reported an increase in anxiety and depression during the pandemic. And when we asked a lot of teachers, a lot of them didn't report, underreported, didn't know what was going on. So we know how huge the amount of pressure and stress is being placed on you as an educator, as a professional, and just as a person. You are on the front lines experiencing this. And on a recent survey, 80% of teachers, workers reported burnout, and 20% were against seeking any sort of assistance. That was a huge number. So we want to make sure we bring the assistance to you. Hopefully, it is not something that you need, but just something that you can add into your repertoire of the work, repertoire that you can add into the work that you do with our children, our babies. All right. So, hearing from educators, this year really feels like a treadmill. Like we just running, just going, everything's flying by us, but we're still just kind of stuck in that same position of what's going on, what's happening, and we're just trying to make that sprint to summer break. Now, when I go to the gym and I look around early in the morning, I like to go with the senior folks because they get in, they get out, they don't have all the crazy hair and the loud music. And I see a couple of folks on the treadmill along there with me. There's the one person on there who is just struggling, who is gasping for breath, who looks like they're just sweating buckets. They're just giving it all that they got. They are at the point where if you crank it up half a speed more, if you blow unmasked breath on them, they're just going to pass out.
Yeah.
And a lot of us are like this, even in the world of education. We are not taking care of ourselves. We are giving everything we have to this treadmill, to our families, to our students, to administration above the administration, below the administration. We are at a critical point where burnout is something serious. So I'm talking to you today, if that is you, and I want to provide a couple of tools and some tips for you today. And then we have the cool person on the treadmill who is just kind of striding along, doing their thing. They're not all the way at the highest level that they can go, but they're just in there because they wanted to listen to a podcast or they wanted to go see whatever other people was in the gym. So they're not really fully engaged. They're not really getting there, but they're on the treadmill. They're just kind of doing what they need to do to get by. They know that
No,
self
that's so
important.
important.
They know that being in the gym is an important part of just taking care of themselves. But they want to go to a next level, but they just don't know what to do. Do I get on the treadmill, the elliptical? Do I do some bench press? What do I do to take myself to the next level? We're going to include some skills for you, that person that's on the treadmill with the nice Lululemon gear and everything and the cool Nike shoes. I'm going to have something for you as well today. And then we have the person who is just the person who comes up to the gym and always tells you, hey, this is how you can do it better. That person that shows, you can work it out like this. Go ahead and add a little bit of incline. Go ahead and reduce the speed. Make sure you're pumping your arms. The person that is ready to share this information with other people who may not have it. So if you are looking to share this information with your students, if you're looking to share some more information with the parents, if you're looking to share some more information with staff, we have some for you. These are going to be some tools and some tips at all those different levels that you can use to help implement into your Wellness Wednesday. Now, summer break is ahead. We got some time, but I know what it's like rushing towards summer break. Like I said, my name is James, that yoga dude, but my formal background in education is I'm a marriage and family therapist. I have my master's in clinical counseling and I was a certified therapist. Before I got my certification in therapy, I was running. I was super therapist. I was wearing a cape and flying in and out of homes and schools and probation and juvenile justice, trying to save all the kids, their families, and even the parole and probation and teacher officers that were a part of the child's ecosystem. I experienced burnout. And for me, when my treadmill stopped, it looked like this. So I'm trying to get some work done because it's Saturday. And what else do you do on a Saturday? But I decided to, you know what, I'm going to get some work done at a restaurant. Head to the restaurant. On TV, I always see people have a little glass of wine or something. I'm going to do that. But you don't do that when you're exhausted because you didn't sleep, because you came from one event to a next event, doing some homework, doing some other work, grading papers. I get back in my car. I try to take a little nap before I head to my next destination. I'm thinking I'm okay. Suddenly, I'm on the 60 freeway, speeding down, headed towards the west. And all of a sudden, bam, I slam into the center divider wall. My car spins around, does a whole 180. The front of my car was facing east, even though I was on the westbound freeway. Luckily, I didn't kill anyone and I didn't kill myself, but I was forced to stop. I was forced to take an assessment of my body that was bruised and battered as I tried to climb out of the door. I had to take assessment of my life that could have been lost as cars were still whizzing by me on the freeway. I had to take assessment of the work that I was doing and who I was. Now, this is what my stop looks like. Your stop may look like a divorce, loss of relationships, loss of health, loss of your sanity feeling like. It may look like you not getting the work done, you losing your sense of purpose. Your stop may be something that has to do with your physical as well. I don't know. That's up to you, but I hope that you don't ever get there. So we're going to give you some tools so you don't have to get slammed into the stop. You don't have to have your treadmill button just popped immediately at the fastest speed on there and you just slammed into an instant sense of reflection and need to assess where you are in life. So we're going to give you some tools to help prevent the burnout, help prevent the crash, and step into a self sense of this is where I'm at right now. This is where I need, and I'm going to give it to myself because if I don't give it to me, I'm not going to be any good, not only just on the job, but for the relationships that I have in my life. I want y'all to do me a favor and drop a one in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Drop a one in the chat if you know what I'm talking about, that you need to do some self-care or you're doing some self-care. Just let me know that y'all there with me. Just let me know that y'all there with me. I see the cameras on, but I just want y'all to know you're there with me. Good, 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 good. I want you to just ask yourself, you don't drop it in the chat or anything. I just want you to ask yourself, what is your crash? What is your stop? Just start to reflect on yourself as you think about that. And as you start to think about that, I want you to just do me a favor and take a breath. This is one of those big, heavy breaths. This is that breath that you know you needed to take, but you went on and answered that email. You went on and answered that question. You merged in traffic. You took another bite of that burrito. This is a breath that you've been needing all day, all week, maybe all year. It's only February. So we're going to breathe in and out of our nose, all the way down into the belly. On the count of three, we start. 1, 2, 3. Let's breathe it in and breathe it out. This is all a part of the wellness practice that we're going to dive into. Just 3 parts. I just want to show you a couple of things for these 3 parts: breath work, some movement, and some mindfulness. Okay. And we're going to get into those. Breath work, of course, is the pranayama, the life force that goes in and out of us. The movement is how to get our body functioning, and the mindfulness, we're going to get into the mindfulness. All right. Breathing. We're going to take a breath here. I want everybody to please sit up nice and tall. What does that mean? Imagine that you are sitting on the front pew of church, or you're sitting in the car and you see a police officer next to you and you got to look like a model citizen. Relax those shoulders back and down. I want you to have the feet pressed gently into the ground, relaxing, allowing the body to release. And we're going to breathe all the way down deep into the belly. As you see the diagram on the screen, the diagram of the diaphragm, we're going to breathe all the way deep down into our belly. All right. So we have the terms apnea. I always hope I'm saying that right. Have y'all ever heard of apnea, like sleep apnea, when going without the breath? So this is the opposite. Apnea is going without. Apnea is when we're going with the breath. When you look at a baby's belly as it breathes up and down, that slow rhythmic breath that is functioning to help the body be oxygenated. Oxygen, that precious life force that keeps us moving, going. functioning, teaching, educating, doing all the things we need to do. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Just follow along with me. Once again, shoulders relaxed. I want you to lift those toes and let them fall. Whole body is engaged here. On the count of 3, we breathe in through the nose and out of the nose. I'm going to let you know why as soon as we finish. 1, 2, 3. Let's inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, soften the face. One more deep inhale. Breathe in this time. Breathe in. Feel the body. Feel the lungs. Feel the belly. Through the nose, we exhale. The shoulders collapse. The chest collapse. You relax and you release. Good. As you see the numbers 4, 5, 6, 1 on the screen there in front of you, we're going to inhale for a count of 4. We're going to hold it for a count of 5. We're going to exhale for a count of 6, hold for a brief count of 1, and then engage back into your normal inhale. I'm sharing this with you because if you feel a little bit different, the kids that you work with, the people that you work with feel different just by taking a deep breath. And when we add it into the form of the 4, 5, 6, 1, it gives the mind something to do besides just thinking about this is stupid because I'm breathing. It gives it a sense of challenge. It gives it a sense of I'm doing something with my mind as well as my body. I'm all the way in. Now you can break down the upnea and the hypernia and the costal and diaphragmatic breathing and all that, but we want results. We want the kids to be relaxed right now. We want ourselves to be relaxed right now. So we're just going to jump into it. On the count of 3, we're going to start with an inhale of 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and relax breathing. What we are doing there is sending a signal to our brain that it's time to relax, that we can comfortably hold in oxygen, that we can comfortably let go of carbon dioxide without having to be in that panic mode. Fight or flight, we've heard of it before. If not, it's the parasympathetic system working in our favor, helping us to stay calm, focused, and relaxed. We're going to do it one more time, just so we know we got it. Y'all ready? I'll take a head nod. Cool. On the count of 3, we'll start with the inhale of 4. 1, 2, 3. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and release. I feel a little bit different. Do me a favor and drop a 2 in the chat if you feel just a little bit different. Maybe sleepier, maybe more relaxed, maybe more annoyed. I don't know. But just if you feel any kind of difference. Why is the 6 on the inhale, on the exhale? When our body is consciously able to release the carbon dioxide, meaning we haven't built up a whole bunch of carbon dioxide by being panicked, by being stressed, it's an indication of our relaxation. So when we're able to slowly release the carbon dioxide, it lets our brain know, hey, you don't have to hurry up and pump in that air, that anaerobic behavior that we have to get things done in. Ooh, cool. Okay, I see some folks feeling a little bit different, Nice. All right. So we are going to get our movement on. I want y'all to bear with me for a second as I adjust my camera. If you've ever done yoga before, go ahead and drop a number 3 in the chat. And I want you just to let me know, what you think about it? Good, bad, hard, easy? What was your experience like with yoga? All right. Can everybody see me clearly? Cool. Everybody can see me. All right. That's my fancy technology. I got a couple of cameras in here. And also, surprise, I'm wearing pants and socks today. I know we always used to seeing each other from the top up, down. We're going to get our movement on. This is our seated pose that you see on the screen, our easy seated pose. So you see that handsome gentleman on the ground is doing the seated pose on the yoga mat. But I'm doing the seated pose actually in my chair. Now, what's the difference between seated pose and just sitting like you're sitting? Activating the body. My feet are pressed firmly in the ground. If you're too short, it's okay. You can let them swing a little bit. My back is tall. My spine is sitting up nice and tall. My hips are activated. I can use the chair. I have that good posture. Good. I'm ready to go. I'm active. Core is engaged, as they always say, and I can still breathe deep down into my belly. This is our seated pose. Good. I want you to imagine you have hair like mine and someone is pulling one of those strings up into the sky. So your spine is nice and tall. Good. And now we're going to work into our upper body. Why? So much stress, tightness, and tension here. I'm going to take my left ear and drop it over to my left shoulder. Ooh, I want you to be nosy and see what's going on in that left shoulder. But then take those shoulders and drop them down. They want to creep up. You know how when you drive by an accident and you're like, ooh, all that tension and tightness gets stored in these shoulders and these necks. So we're going to work it out today. Breathing in and breathing out. Because yoga is a word that means unite, bring together, union. So if we just move without the breath, we're just doing weird exercises. But when we breathe, it's yoga. Inhale, I'm going to slowly bring my head back to center. And then exhale, drop the head over to that right side. Things are cracking and moving. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. And then I'm going to slowly drop my chin down to my chest, being careful, being mindful. We're going to talk more about that, of what's going on in my body. If anything is painful, don't do it. If anything just feels like it needs to have a little stretch, don't judge it. It's okay to be tight and stiff. You work hard, work it out. Good. And then we're going to inhale slowly, bring the head back up to center. And if you want to, you can bring the chin towards the sky, feel the stretch in the throat, the shoulders relax, the collarbone spreads, the heart opens up. Feel good, be good. Nice. Then exhale slowly, relax and release. And just do what you need to do. Shake it out, move it out, feel good. Yeah, you can do one of those. I'm going to inhale, bring my shoulders up, squeeze at the neck, and then exhale, bring it back and down. Keep on breathing as we inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, bring it back and down. One more, shoulders roll. Inhale, back and down. Good. We're going to twist it out here. As you see on the ground, we're twisting. In our chairs, I'm going to bring my right hand up into the sky. Bring their right hand up, stretch it up, stretch it up. Good. As high as the shoulder can go. If you have any shoulder issues or issues with the side, please don't do that. But if you can't, go ahead and reach for the skies, reach for the stars. That's what we tell our children. And I'm going to bring my right hand over towards my left knee, left thigh, left hip. Feel that stretch in the back of the shoulder. Feel the stretch in the side. Feel the stretch coming through in the neck. And I call this stretch my in love because I don't have love handles. I call them in love handles because I'm in love with myself. Happy Valentine's Day to me. I'm going to twist, pressing into my left leg to keep me grounded. And if I want more, and I do today, I'm going to bring my left hand over to the back of the chair or the side of the chair. Ooh, back is starting to crack a little bit. Sound like I'm munching on some chips. Relax as I bring my left shoulder, bring my chin to my left shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Let's slowly inhale, coming back to the center. Being mindful of your body, your waist, your shoulders. Just feel good. And then inhale, bring that left hand up into the sky. Exhale, crisscross will make you jump. Bring that left hand over to the right side. Relax your shoulders. I think y'all too young for that. And I'm going to bring my right arm over for a deep twist here. Oh, that's a good crack in my back. You know, when you're nosing, you're looking around, see who's talking behind you. Just like that. But we breathing and doing it with intention for the next 3. Good. Relax the shoulders, soften the face. 2. and 1. Inhale, slowly coming back. I'm proud of you. Y'all doing some yoga. Good, 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 good. All right. Did my clicker not work? We're going to roll it out. I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to take the next inhale and breathe in. Bring both hands up into the sky. Reach up, stretch up. Good. I'm going to lean back, drop back, open my chest, stretch up. Dropping my arms behind me, dropping my chest open. Good. So I'm going to bring the hands up and lean back. Oh, bring the chest up. Feel that whole body stretch. Arms, bring them back, stretching away. Whoo, that feels good. And then I'm going to slowly bring my arms down to the sides. Chest opens. Oh, chin to the sky. One of those good morning stretches. Oh, whoo, whole body opens up, energizes. Your dorsal, your front of the body, your core opens up. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, both hands, reach up, stretching the shoulders, the arms. Good. Lean back, stretch back. And then I'm going to bend the elbows like a Super Bowl goal. Go Rams. Exhale, bring the arms down and drop it in. Bring both hands here into the chest. Palms come together. Inhale. And then as I open up, I'm going to bring my arms open wide, stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, and then bring them back. Here we go. Exhale, bring them down. I'm going to stretch my legs here by sending my legs out in front of me. Good. I can come to the edge of the chair if I need to. I take my toes and I curl my toes back towards my face. Woo! Even if you have some shoes on, curling my toes back towards my face, and I feel the stretch in my calf muscles, the back of my legs. If you feel it, go ahead and nod your head. Yep, yep, yep. And if you want some more, we're going to do a forward fold. I'm going to inhale, bring both hands up. Spine is tall and strong. And then as I exhale, I'm going to lean forward, fold forward, reach for whatever. Maybe the knees, maybe the thighs, maybe the ankles, maybe the toes, whatever. But it's the full body stretch through your back, through your legs. And don't forget to breathe for the next 5. Bring your chin towards your chest. 4, taking the sting out of that lower back. 3, 2, and then slowly we're going to roll up, coming into our tall seated position. As we roll up, one fluid motion, I'm going to take my my phone. I'm going to take my left knee, sorry about that, and bring that into my chest. That wasn't peaceful at all. I'm going to stir that left ankle around. Good. Go ahead and stir it up. When I work with the kids, I always tell them, stir the soup. And they say, they don't want that soup. No, my toes in it. And then I'm going to extend that left leg, stretch it out. Ooh, feels good. There we go. Get those shoes up. And I'm going to slowly bring in that right knee. What is this doing? This is stretching into my hip. The hips and the legs compounded all day from sitting in chairs. We want to open them up, bring them into your chest. And if it doesn't come to your chest, come to wherever you are. This is all about options. That's French for options. And I'm going to slowly extend that right leg and then drop it down. Good. All right, one more. I'm going to bring my knees wider than the chair, wider than the hips, as wide as I would like to go. Feel that stretch here, open through the groin. So much tightness and tension in here. I'm going to take a deep breath. Inhale, breathe in, relax your shoulders, sit up nice and tall. Watch this. I'm going to bring my left hand into the inside of my left knee. And I'm going to bring my left shoulder down towards my right knee. Ooh, that's a stretch right there. Good. So bring that left shoulder towards the right knee. Stretch and extend through the back for that stretch in the groin. So you pushing that left knee away from you and stretching and opening through the groin. Inhale, let's come back to the center. And okay. Right hand, right knee. I'm pushing away with my body as I bring this right shoulder over towards the left knee. And you see how my leg just opens up. I'm stretching the groin and stretching the shoulder. Good. And I get low. Stretching deep, inhaling, exhaling. Good. Inhale, slowly coming back. Let's bring our hands together to honor this practice. Good. And just shake it out. Do whatever you need to do. Move. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Make some weird noises if you're in the room by yourself. You're on mute. Awesome. Or if you want to turn your breathe in and breathe out. All right. We have a couple of more minutes. One second. Mindfulness. Getting off that treadmill for a second. Pressing that stop, that slow down button. Here I am. So I would like for you to come back into that comfortable seated position. Principal White, do I have a little bit more extended time or we got to go?
We are done at 1:30, so we can give you about 2 or 3 more minutes.
All right. So we're going to close it out with a brief meditation. I'm just going to count from 1 to 10 as you sit still in your body, but move within the breath. Have your feet flat on the ground. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Your toes are relaxed. Let the belly be soft and the legs just comfortably in the chair as the hips feel opened. The chest is relaxed. The head, the neck, the back. Every time you hear a number, it just reminds you to breathe. For 10, 9, 8, deep breath. 7, relax the face. 6, the arms relax. 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep inhale here, breathe in. And exhale, let it all go. Thank you so much for hopping off that treadmill for a second and just being able to relax. So I have a free meditation audio for you all. If you scan the barcode on the screen, I'll send that to you. And I'll send all this information to you, the video as well. Thank you all so much. And just to recap, slow it down. Add a little bit of mindfulness into your life. And go ahead and share this information with your gym buddies, your students, your family, your friends, to breathe, to relax those shoulders and the body, and then just to take 10 seconds to hop off a life treadmill, okay? So I took you all through some of our freedom motto, and we have a book for kids, and I'll send you these wellness goals, and we have a whole program and everything, but I want to honor your time. So I'll let you know more about that in the next emails. In yoga, we close out the class with the word namaste. The word namaste means the peace, the love, the joy, the real in me recognizes the real in you. So as always, feel free to feel free, and namaste.
Namaste. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, and I really appreciate. I have a hardworking staff,